One of the ways we get people to think about how their community is designed and whether it's really helping them make healthy choices is to actually go on a walk. I know the data in the United States was that as recently as the early 70s, almost 50% of kids walked and biked to school, and only about 10 or 15% were driven by car. And by 2000, those numbers had almost perfectly reversed. So now we're much closer to almost half of kids being driven by car and only 10 to 15% walking or bicycling. That's a dramatic change in a very short amount of time. We find that taking people on a walk and going out and exploring the environment actually opens their eyes to the challenges and the opportunities. And you don't see that stuff if you just drive by in your car. But if you walk, you really experience it as a pedestrian and you think about it differently. I think a walk audit is not just a matter of going out and taking a walk. It actually should be a facilitated process, and there are a few things that I like to do if I'm going to lead a walk audit. I often tell people to actually score the experience on a 0 to 10 scale while we're walking. I might intentionally choose to walk in some areas that are very appealing, good sidewalks, nice and wide, that are in good repair, set back from the road, but also let's walk on some streets where the sidewalk is really crummy or it's in bad shape or maybe there's no sidewalk at all, because I want the participants to experience both good and bad so they know what they like, and then they can say, let's replicate the good stuff. So if we've walked on a good sidewalk, we know this is what we want on that street that doesn't have a sidewalk. So number one, I go walk the route ahead of time and look for a variety of conditions so we see a little bit of everything. Two, I plan on places to stop along the way and have a conversation. We're not just going to go walk. We're going to actually stop and every once in a while check in and say, okay, what are you seeing? What are you experiencing? What felt good here? What didn't feel so good? And those become the concrete action items that we can actually do something about. So when we go inside to start to talk about our travel plan for that school, our scoring exercise helps us actually think about concrete actionable items. If you have a group of people that walk from different backgrounds and different disciplines, you find that there's a lot of usable information that comes out of a walk audit. Kids, by the way, are phenomenal. I love to go and walk with the kids on a route to and from schools. So many times we come up not only with actionable items, but some of them are not very expensive actionable items that could actually dramatically improve the opportunity and safety for walking and bicycling.